so glad you could join me in the kitchen again today. My name is Jayla and I'm your Eat Fit NOLA nutrition specialist. If you guys aren't familiar with Eat Fit, we're a nonprofit initiative of Ochsner Health, and we partner with restaurants to identify the healthier option on the menu. So anytime you go to a restaurant in the state of Louisiana, there's a good chance you'll see us on your menu, and that's just a little indicator that you know that's the better for you option. I'm going to prepare for you all some roasted chickpeas. I have it labeled as an Eat Fit snack, so it's just a great item to grab and go whenever you want to munch on something. But chickpeas, as we know, are a great way of getting in the protein and the fiber that you need in your day. So I'm excited to make this snack for you all today. So I personally have a can of reduced sodium chickpeas. Sometimes I'll buy the no salt added ones if I can find them, but any canned bean will actually work in this case. So you can roast them at a very high heat to make them a great snack. So I'm just going to pour off the liquid into a strainer, pour the beans out of the can so I can give them a good rinse. So now that we have the chickpeas draining, you'll want to dry them off. That is the key part in getting them roasted. And so we're going to drain them on just a paper towel and kind of pat them dry. And then we'll grab more paper towel and start to pat dry. So once you get them pretty dried, what you can do is also leave them to air dry for about 15 to 20 minutes, and that'll help get them ready to go and roast very nicely in the oven. So while our roasted chickpeas are air dry, we're gonna put together our spice mix. So this is just a spice mix of spices I had in my cupboard. No need to go out and buy anything in particular for this. It's 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 2 teaspoons of paprika, 1 teaspoon of chili powder, 1 teaspoon of ground cumin. If you make it ahead of time, you can just go ahead and mix it all together and evenly distribute it. So for this recipe, I use about a tablespoon of oil. You can use olive oil. I actually have some chia seed oil, so it's a great way to blend in some extra omega-3s in a way that you're not necessarily going to taste it. So I'm going to drizzle about 1/2 of a tablespoon down first. And then I'm going to put the chickpeas on the tray and get them kind of lightly tossed in the oil. Made a mess. It's okay to make messes. So we're going to toss them around to get them lightly coated in the first layer of oil and drizzle just a little bit more and get it on the top side. Shake, 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 and then we're going to start to sprinkle over our seasoning. And you probably won't even need all of the seasoning that we made, so feel free to keep it around in a little container. Use it on some proteins this week or something else in another dish. So I sprinkled about half of that, and I'm going to give it a shake to see if I want to add some more. So as you can see, our chickpeas have kind of turned a little bit brown. I'm going to sprinkle just a little bit more on the outside because the spices will also help with the drying effect of the chickpeas. So the more seasoning you have, the more dry and roasted they will be. So give it another shake. And just like that, we're ready to go into the oven. We're gonna have it on about 400 for about 30 minutes. So it does take a little bit for them to dry in the oven. And about halfway through, we're gonna give it a shake. So our chickpeas are all nice and roasted. You can kind of see that they've browned a little bit from the spices. And the best way to know that they're done is they'll be a little bit dry, and some of them might actually crack open. And so that's how you know they're ready to eat. So again, just a great handful, grab and go snack. It's gonna keep you full for longer because of the fiber and the protein. These are also a great addition to any type of meal. So I like them for breakfast, maybe with some avocado toast. You sprinkle them on top. Or if I'm making more of a curry for dinner, you can have these on the side or on top. So we hope that you guys enjoy. And if you would like to find the recipe and the nutrition facts behind these chickpeas, feel free to download the Ochsner Eat Fit mobile app from your Google Play Store or your App Store.